So
at least the character I hate makes sense.
what
Is it
character
bad
do you
to
hate?
not like egotistical bitches? Like,
I mean, I hate my.
All right, we're taking Battle Stake out, and I'm
she's
putting in
angsty,
another
but at least she's...
Sword of Dark Destruction.
No, I hate
I've got
stuff.
two now. They will be good for powering up Flame Swordsman. I want to see what kind of traps I have too. Whoops, wrong category. Because I want to see if there's anything that's going to help me against Seto. Spellbinding Circle, perhaps? That might be helpful. I know I've got some lower tier traps in here. I don't think I want to take many of them out. Let me see, that's for
My cat's not the get cards.
1500 or below. Yeah, we're taking that one out. We're putting in Spellbinding Circle. I may want to do another Measurement Control too if I can. I may. How many of those do I have? I have 3? I do.
You gotta say it with that really Brooklyn accent.
Get somebody else to do your Brooklyn accent. I got bagels to eat.
I'm sorry.
That's gonna pick up on the mic really bad. You're clapping.
I'm sorry, guys.
I mean, it'll pick up fine, but it'll be noticeable.
I had to move.
Despite the fact that he's, you know, dead, we can still go back and fight him again because that's just how this game works. Oh. So, alright, we gotta go back to Stonehenge. We have all but one of the rose cards. So, obviously we know what's gonna happen because he's got, like, the last one or whatever. So we're gonna go back there and all hell's gonna break loose. You're here much sooner than I expected. I knew that Crawford would turn on us one day, but I didn't expect the tide of battle to turn so soon. Actually, Crawford's betrayal and the fall of the Orcus matter not to me. So he basically, all he cares about is the summoning. You know, he's here to fill his family's ancient prophecy or whatever.
Alright. Let's kick his teeth.
If you wish to have my rose card, then take it from me, face to face in a duel. Oh man.
To beat him.
Let's kick his teeth.
The hype is for real with this. So, another Stonehenge map, just like the final boss, except we have normal terrain in the middle. The music for this, though.
Oh, yeah.
So good. It's a... Ooh, look, I got the Sojin already. It's a remix of... Seto had 2 separate themes in Forbidden Memories, and this is a mix of both of them combined. And man, does it sound great. I actually might like Yugi's theme a little bit better overall. But man, is this on point. So, Christian Rosenkreuz, or Seto. His deck leader is obviously the Blue Eyes White Dragon, if we didn't say so before. It's a Secretary of Defense, and unfortunately I'm going to disappoint you with the kinds of deck leader abilities that the Blue Eyes gets. All it gets is increased movement and reduced summoning cost for same type. So basically all Blue Eyes, or level 8 dragons become level 6, and you know, so on and so on, so he can actually drop Blue Eyes much sooner on the field, and increased movement just means he can move his deck leader 2 spaces, so boxing him in is going to be very difficult. So that's why I have all these traps to reduce the attack of his monsters and hopefully just kill him through battle damage. What's that? Oh yeah, I still gotta move it up one more to activate it in the center there. He actually does have, his deck is very consistent with what he plays in the anime in the early seasons, in like the first 2 seasons. It's pretty much the same card, so he's got, you know, Mitatsumi Giant, Judgment, Swordstalker, Blue Eyes, obviously, Saga the Dark Clown, all those cards, except the big issue is going to be Swordstalker, because not only is it a warrior type, so it's going to get the same type attack bonus on the Meadow, but it also has a very, very powerful effect. It gains attack for every monster in his graveyard, and if he plays that late game, it can be damn nearly unstoppable. Oh, well, whatever that was, he didn't care to move it up. Obviously, his biggest strength threat is his 3 Blue Eyes. He also has a fair amount of tactical traps as well. So yeah, he's going to be quite the challenge. I am not looking forward to getting through his big beat sticks. We're going to have to play this smart. I feel like he might be objectively harder than Yugi to an extent, just because he's hard to pin down. Like Yugi, we boxed him in fairly easily because his terrain is so damn inconvenient.
Yeah.
But here it's like, you know, he's got days of movement here. Now we can usually tell if what he's played is a Blue Eyes. Just by the way, he's putting everything in defense, which is odd for him. He usually puts off something more offensive right away. Let's go ahead and get... I'm gonna set up Command Knight in the corner there, or Tactical Warrior, whatever you want to call it.
Well, both are the same.
Yeah. Yeah, he's not doing anything else. He must have not have drawn Blue Eyes yet. He also has... He has one monster with strong defense. He has... Ooh. Oh my god, Lackluster Ritual. So I need Gaia. We're gonna... I kind of want to... Okay, let's go ahead and put her down. And just... I'm gonna have to use her effect before we get off. Lackluster Ritual, it's 2 monsters 15 or lower, and Gaia. So we're gonna put down Neko Gal and Gaia, and that'll be our 5 monsters. Okay. We can wait it out. With BLS, obviously, we'll be able to get over his Blue Eyes without a doubt there. And then, obviously, he does have the Blue Eyes Ultimate Dragon in this game as a ritual that requires all 3 Blue Eyes to be on the field because you can't fuse more than 2 monsters into the same monster when you do a fusion in this game. So it just doesn't work that way, unfortunately. Much to his dismay, I'm sure.
Well, he's in the
Yeah, well, it basically means he's never going to get out Blue Eyes Ultimate. If he gets out Blue Eyes Ultimate, it'll be a sheer streak of luck, and we might... The sad thing is, it's going to get over Invisible Wire, because Invisible Wire will trigger for things with 4,000 or less, and it has more than 4,000, so I'm actually going to get rid of Sojin, because literally, Meadow is the rest of the field at this point, so I'm going to get rid of that, and... I don't want to create a fusion if I don't think it will. That won't create a fusion. Actually, it might make Emperor's Judge. Okay, let's go ahead and get the ritual done. In Forbidden Memories, you can do the same thing where you ditch cards out of your hand like that, but if you put a... If you pair up a spell and a monster, the monster will win out every time. Like if you try to discard a monster out of your hand by using a spell, it'll just discard the spell instead. I don't know why it does that. Okay, there's Gaia, so... And we should be able to power up BLS as well, so... We're gonna have a fun time with this. I just don't want to accidentally run into any traps as well. I think I should still have Monster Reborn in here so I can get back Blackluster Soldier if anything terrible happens. Oh, that might be a good opportunity. It seems like all the AIs on the Stonehenge maps tend to corner themselves, just like I've done here. We've kind of created like put a wall between us, and we've created just this standoff right here. Okay, so I'm gonna put down Neko Gal. We're going to use Tactical Warrior's effect, and then we're going to trigger the Blackluster Ritual. Like I said, this is pretty much the only game where rituals are actually viable because you have enough turns to wait it out. And I think he gains attack... Oh, he gains attack against dragons. How appropriate. Yeah, Buster Blader. There actually is no Buster Blader in this game, surprisingly, despite the fact that he's a classic card. Oh, no! Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's Row Decree. He's negated all my traps. So that means he can, if he keeps moving his stuff forward, he can just run over all these traps. That is bad. Welp, I need to get something over there and get rid of that pronto, because I could lose all these cards and then not be able to use them. You're gonna take center stage, bad boy. Alright, yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to preserve the more valuable one there. Hopefully, if he goes and attacks that, he's just going to freak when he, yeah, I don't care. Whatever it is, I'm going to deal more damage anyway. Yeah, he's running over Bear Trap because I can't activate it. Yeah, I forgot about that. He has a couple of other traps of his own, but Row Decree would negate them as well, so... Yeah, that's unfortunate. Alright. Huh. You're a jerk, Seto. Well, okay. One thing that's interesting to note about Black Luster Soldier in this game is that he's a dark attribute, and so I cannot actually equip him with Legendary Sword, even though in the actual game he's an Earth. And then the effect version of him, Envoy at the beginning, is a light. So, why they decided to do that, I don't know. Yes! Die!
Goodbye.
Take 25. Alright, that's a significant portion of his. There goes friggin' Tears of the Mermaid. So much for that.
You can still make the Emperor's Choice.
I can still make it stronger than 3000, which means I'm going to be able to get over that if it's a Blue Eyes. And that's all I really care about, so let's go ahead and make her strong, and then we'll box him in with the 2 monsters. Interesting. So he has negate attack set because if he didn't, oh, we just gamed him. All right. So Black Luster Soldier did its job, I guess, but I didn't have to get rid of Royal Decree. We didn't get a chance to demonstrate Blue Eyes. That would have been cool if we did, but
oh well.
he had to have had negate attack set because it chained Royal Decree to that. So we can get Invitation to a Dark Sleep, which is an interesting card nonetheless, but not something I ever care about really using unless I was running a dark deck. But let's see if I can get it. No dice so far. I didn't want the Mystic Horseman, but it's fine. Something other than Fake Trap. Yeah. Fake Trap.
Fake Trap.
I am triggered by Fake Trap.
Fake Trap.
Eh.
Fake Trap. Your hair's not frizzy. Like I said it would be. Your hair's not frizzy.
It's not?
No.
Okay.
He's so chill about it. He's like, well done, Duelist. I may have lost, but my heart sings with the joy of having faced you in battle.
Wait, he knows what joy is?
So he's not. So I like that at least Seto's not an ass bitch in this.
He's actually pretty cool in this one.
Yeah.
He's very much tonally the same character as he was in Forbidden Memories. 'Twas a duel to be remembered. I take great pride in the fact that I fall into your hands. My mom. Oh. And if you believe that, I'll sell you some swampland in the outer reaches of the realm. A duel to be remembered indeed, at least. That was part of the truth. But thanks to you, I've completed the ritual for the great summoning of the roses. Yeah, he's gonna perform the summoning, the same summoning that we just went through before. But, it'll be interesting this time because it'll be a different version of the final boss, whose name I'm not gonna attempt to pronounce again.
Yeah. Yeah.
So this final boss is actually gonna be very, very different than the one we faced previously.
I like this version.
This one is legitimately hard, like compared to the other one, which we just kind of steamrolled by abusing the AI. This one is legitimately hard, like he has the highest deck cost of anyone in the entire game. My mom. Yes, he is here. The Guardian walks this world once again. Welcome, O Great One. To celebrate your arrival, I offer you a sacrifice. I offer you the Rose Duelist.
Maybe you're not that cool.
It seems there's a misunderstanding here. Well, it matters not. The Rose Duelist is definitely a fine offering that only a fool would choose to pass up. I hope I did his voice correctly, because it could be a completely different voice than what I did for, He's not angry like he was when we summoned him the last time. Like, the last time he was like, "You'll pay for summoning my brother in ancient Egypt," referring to Forbidden Memories. And we can, now that we have, you can, actually after you've completed this campaign, you have all the opponents unlocked for both sides. You can have out to both versions of the final boss and Seto, because they're all here at Stonehenge. So let's go ahead and put our deck together for the final boss. I'm probably just going to want to make my deck cost as obscene as I can. What does Wish of Black Forest do again? Oh, nothing I care about.
Oh, you're old. Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. So, traps are actually not going to be as viable with this as they were in the previous. I'm actually going to put some dumb stuff in here. Yeah, I'm going to take away... What do I want to take away? Do you want to take away Curse Breaker? I actually might need that in case he plays Ryoryoku, because that could end things really fast.
Yeah.
I'm going to take away Dark Plant, because his center terrain is Crush. I'm going to take away that. Whoops. Nope, I don't want to take that. Let's put Tremendous Fire. Fissure. Where is Sojin that I just took out? I need that to potentially turn the tide of this fight. If I really feel like it. Oh, Copycat and Monster Reborn, I want those. Bye. Bye. Hello, it's me.
You're so funny, Clinton.
Shut up. Oh, I never got to use Celtic Guardian against Pegasus, but that's fine. I don't think I need 2 Monster Reborns, although it wouldn't hurt. I can bring back one of his things, although his things consist of like Karibo and like other things that he can equip with Crush Card, which we'll go over when they're relevant. So yeah, I think that's fine. I still didn't even break 1,000 with deck costs, but looks like we don't even have that many cards to abuse in this, really. So we'll just do our best.